Hey everyone, it's me, Curtis Parody, and welcome to my very first Sims 4 house building video. That's right, everyone, inside of The Sims 4. We've been waiting for it for so long, and I told you these videos were coming. And of course, here it is, my very first Sims 4 house building video. Now, when I took a look around the Sims 4 worlds, I kind of thought there's one underlying or overlying theme with all of the homes. They're either Victorian or they're very modern, one of the two. So I stuck with the Victorian style for this video. My next one will probably be very modern because I'm a pretty big fan of modern homes. So I kind of went with Victorian for this one, but played around with a lot of the different build modes here inside of the game. And this house was really just sort of a trial and error of like what can and can I not do within the game. So there's lots of different parts that I kind of had to do here, but I think the house turned out really well in the end. Now you can see here I have this curved veranda on the front. It was kind of one of those fun things that I wanted to do. I'm also playing around with all the different roof tools here. As you can see, it's really cool. You can create these sort of like hip roof sort of ideas. So I played around with a bunch of different roofing ideas just to create this very unique look to the house on the outside. So kind of wanted to create that as well, and kind of adding little accents to all the different roof pieces here, and of course changing the roof color as you can see here. Adding in all of the different wall coverings here. Now this was the difficult part because without create a style like we had inside of The Sims 3, you kind of have to pick and choose very properly within The Sims 4. Only certain things can be colored in certain ways. So you're kind of limited to what you can do, but it's also a challenge at the same time to create a great looking house with the limited tools that you really have here. Adding in a few different things. One of the cool things here is, as you noticed, I threw in a chimney there. You can actually place chimneys now. They're not necessarily attached to fireplaces. They're just sort of an external feature that you can add to your home, which is kind of nice there. As you'll see inside of the main house, there are two fireplaces in different locations, and there are no chimneys really coming off of them. So it's kind of a cool little piece that you can add there. Playing around with all the different windows, of course, inside of the home here. You'll also notice that the main floor is as high as it can go, so it has a very high ceiling. And then on the second floor, it's the medium level. So it's not the smallest, but it is not the tallest either. That's what medium is. It's in between large and small. Anyway, moving on inside of the home here. This is the main entrance of the home, so once you walk in, this is the main grand entrance sort of idea. I went with a lot of reds in here because I really love how the reds sort of make everything pop inside of the house. There's one of the fireplaces that I just placed in there. Also some more rugs and stuff like that. There's this really cool area off to the side. It's more like a sunroom idea, so I kind of treated it like a deck. Has some really nice seating areas inside. There's also a painting easel, and there's a place for you to do some little gardening, which is some sculpting of plants and shrubbery, which is kind of fun in there. Inside of this main area, this is the main kitchen and dining room. Now, it's very dark and it's hard to see here because of the in-game lighting, but it will brighten up here momentarily. Love this kitchen. I really love the way that it turned out here. It has this really cool little island in the middle with a little curved piece on the end, which is fun, which you can do inside of The Sims 4 now, because you can select individual countertop pieces, which is really cool, and I really love that. It allows for you to express a whole bunch of different parts of the game. As well as you can see, the kitchen takes advantage of that really high ceiling space by having lots of tall cupboards, which is really kind of a cool feature in there as well. Also finishing up the dining room that is right beside it. Now we're into the main living room area. This is the main seating area. Very dark in here, kind of kept the darker reds, darker woods and stuff like that, keeping it more traditional as well, but obviously accenting it with some whites here and or there. Also threw in a really cool sort of armored knight in there, which was kind of a fun thing. One of the bathrooms, this is the main downstairs bathroom. Now if we jump upstairs here into the main area here, we're just laying in all of the different walls, of course, here. I had a lot of trouble with this little open area in the top. I wanted there to be a curved corner on there, but I could not for the life of me figure out how to do it. The game kept glitching out. There were a lot of different problems upstairs just to get that little balcony, which was a really strange thing. But off to the side of the balcony there, you'll also see there's another little study area. These are the two main bedrooms inside of the house. There's sort of like a guest bedroom, the one in the blue there that I'm sort of tweaking right now. And then the one in the darker red is more like a girl's room sort of kind of idea. There's a big dollhouse in there and some other parts as well. Also, of course, the master bathroom in here that I'm sort of working on now has a big tub in it, which is really nice. Kind of love that inside of The Sims 4. Also, there's another bathroom upstairs for those people who, of course, are not sleeping in the master bedroom. Tweaking the master bedroom here, putting in all of the different furniture here, sort of a big rug. I love these big rugs within The Sims 4. It's really nice. It kind of fills up a room. Into the backyard here, kind of just adding a few nice pieces onto the deck. There's a barbecue. There's, of course, a nice little place there for you to enjoy some drinks. Here's a nice little pond. Don't get it confused with a pool because there are no pools inside of The Sims 4. Let's not forget that. So Thought I'd throw that in there. At least there's some sort of water feature in the backyard, of course. And jumping into the front yard here, just tweaking it up a little bit. I'm still getting used to the whole putting in plants and stuff because there is no move objects on, so it's very hard to get used to all of that. Here's a finalized look of the house from the front here, guys. It's really nice. Here's a look inside. This, of course, is the main entrance area of the house, and another shot of that there. You can actually see upstairs into the beautiful loft area that's kind of above. This, of course, the beautiful area for your Sims to sit outside, sort of like the enclosed deck area. This is the living room here, of course. You can see really nice TV over top of the fireplace there. A beautiful place to sit, and of course a really nice way just to walk right into the dining room and the kitchen. There you can see the kitchen in the background. I love the way the kitchen turned out. Here's a better look of it here. I just love the high ceilings and how you sort of take advantage of all of that inside of The Sims 4. This, of course, the upstairs landing area, so you can see the nice little nook off to the side here where you can work on your stuff, or you can read a book, or whatever you really want to do. We'll jump into the main bedroom here, a beautiful little shot of it here, as you can see for the very last time. And, of course, one shot here of the master bathroom here, including, of course, the beautiful tub and the shower side by side here inside of the house. Now, one really cool thing I wanted to do is show these transitions that you can do inside of the game from day into night and back into day again. This is from, of course, the front of the house. You can also see the backyard of the house in the exact same way, transitioning from day into night. You can see the beautiful colors and the lighting inside of The Sims 4. It's absolutely gorgeous. Well, everyone, that's it. That's my very first Sims 4 house building video. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to hit up that like button and subscribe to this channel for more Sims 4 based content coming in the very near future. Now, of course, if you want to add this house inside of your Sims 4 game, you can. You just have to jump into the Sims 4 gallery. You can search me up. My username is CJP132. And once you're there, you'll find this house along with all of the other creations that I have. You can then simply add it right into your game and begin playing with it. It's super simple and it's super awesome. So be sure to check that out. Once again, I am CJP132 on the Sims 4 gallery. Now, of course, if you want to check out other videos that I've created, there are links and annotations on screen right now to those. And until next time, everyone, I'm Curtis Parody. Happy simming!